I'm thinking about backtracking a little bit because I saw a sign yesterday that about blew my mind, and I know somebody else that's going to blow their mind. So I'll let the suspense build, and you guys will see shortly why I'm going back to take a picture of this sign. Well, if you know, you know. I couldn't even believe it. Here in Jackson County, North Carolina, coming from Jackson County, Tennessee, and my next door neighbor's name is on the sign. Wild. We've got our first cog in the spokes. I'll give you a hint. It starts with R and rhymes with Raleigh. Is that enough of a hint? No? It's Raleigh. Well, I made it successfully to Simpson, North Carolina. Just cruising a couple back roads, taking my time, getting adjusted. Got the pleasure to eat my favorite two barbecue joints, Skylight Barbecue and Parker's Barbecue, back-to-back days, so that was pretty cool. Pretty relaxing afternoon. It's real hot here. I'm telling you what, you forget how hot it is out here on the East Coast in the summertime. Just the humidity alone. I mean, our worst days in Tennessee are about like this is on a regular, so. Finally got a little front moving in, some rain. Looks like they really needed it. I've been riding around looking at the crops, and you can definitely tell when it's had rain versus when it's been dry. Gearing up for a good week. We've got JJ's in Stokes. It's going to be on the books on July 3rd. I reckon I'll try to get out on the boat with my cousin Jake and his friends on the actual 4th of July. I was initially going to play at Fish Street Hardware on the 4th, but they've decided to give their staff time to be with their families and enjoy the festivities on July 4th, so that's cool of them. We got another date scheduled for August there, and that'll be alright. On the 6th, I've got a gig at Parlays in Washington. That's going to be fun. I've always enjoyed that place. Good food, just a great location right there on the water. The big show is going to be Dirty Dan's. I'm a little nervous about it, but also really excited because it's always such a lively crowd there. I've got to tailor my set to really cater to that vibe of singing along and hooting and hollering and having drinks and fun. And, I'm really looking forward to it. So hopefully we can stifle the butterflies and get something good for the people in Greenville, North Carolina. Now today, the reason I've pretty much been staying close by is this car, as you know, it's an old beater. I mean, 350 some odd thousand miles. To do some last minute work right before I came out here. The control arm and alternator, and change the oil. There's a bunch of stuff that had to be replaced, and of course the rest of the thing is duct taped together. But basically, about 300 miles in, the check engine light came on, and as soon as that happened, I was like, well, we'll just keep an eye on the temperature gauges and make sure everything's good. It was never really running hot, but I just figured it'd probably be a good idea to take it to somebody who knows at least something about cars and figure out what was wrong with it, why the air conditioner wasn't blowing quite right, it was idling weird. So I took it across the street to my cousin Jake, and we looked at it, came to the conclusion it just needed some Freon for the air conditioning, and it was a little low on antifreeze. So got those things taken care of. Only cost me about $50-$60, and running fine now. I'm just taking her for a little spin, making sure everything's on the money.